Did my card go through?
Oh no.
Your small business depends on its internet, so switch to Verizon Business. And you could get LTE business internet starting at $39 a month when paired with select business mobile plans. That's unlimited data for unlimited business.
There we go.
Get the internet you need at the price you want. Verizon Business. Starting price for LTE business internet, 25 megabits per second, unlimited data plan with select Verizon Business smartphone plan savings. Terms apply.
The all-new 2026 Hyundai Palisade Hybrid doesn't just turn heads. It commands respect. With its stunning exterior, luxurious interior with available captain seats, and spacious third-row seating and equipped with advanced technology, you and the family are making a statement before you even step out. Okay, Hyundai. Visit HyundaiUSA.com to learn more and experience the all-new 2026 Palisade Hybrid today.
Jif peanut butter. It's that jiffing good, it doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean. Jif. Ooh, it's that jiffing good. Get your Jif at Jif.com.
Shaq here, spinning fast-acting pain relief with Icy Hot. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. Icy Hot, you're so back.
Petivity knows every pet has a story.
Why is my dog's digestion off?
Could I have known sooner that my cat was sick?
Petivity is reimagining pet care to care more proactively for the pets you love. Petivity's smart products and health kits give you data your pet can't share, so you can provide the best care possible. Give your pet the story they deserve with Petivity. Visit PETIVITY.com to learn more. Petivity, powered by Purina.
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man. Drink it in, man.
Detroit Koolaid. Detroit Koolaid drinkers. You know what it is. Your host, Eric Oakley, right here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast, talking about those lines and serving up that delicious Honolulu blue flavored Kool-Aid. Drink it in, everybody.
Drink it in, man.
Side of cornbread.
Cornbread!
Chops, you're on the other end of the line. You're here on the co-host. You're ready to go. Ready to talk some lines. Should I make it a double?
Oh, Oakley, you always got to make it a double, especially when you got a co-host on the show.
Cornbread!
Chop, chop. It is the flagship. The people have Kool-Aid. They have two sides of cornbread. They have me, the legend, the host of the show, the guy that does what I do. And then we've got at Chops in the D, hashtag Choppy Hockey. The golf train is rolling. And the Lions had another easy dub for the Lions. Chops, that was the live version, but because we have to do that so much now, I had to reload the drop that started it all. Easy dub for the Lions.
Nice.
And Chops, you know why I had to get reloaded is because we do dumb stuff like that turns into drops, that turns into gimmickry. I swear, I got about a baker's dozen, maybe upwards to 20 people that just continually are hitting me with easy dub week after week. Any sport, it's catching on, just like some of your goofiness has. I mean, it's so funny to me that people are just easy dub with a million B's, multiple exclamation points. I mean, easy wins, no doubt, for the Lions. So much to talk about, so much fun to get into. Glad to have you here, buddy. Let's go. How you doing?
Yeah, listen, that's what we do on the DKC. I mean, the hashtag DKC, Detroit Koolaid Cast. Like, we say something crazy, it goes viral. You know, we make it a clip, we make it a drop. You know, you got your easy dub. I mean, you know, I remember the first day when I went, you know, my boy, I'm on rah, and you were like, what was that? And then it was like, oh, that was awesome. And then, you know, there's a spinoff from there with a stash in the ATL. You've got so many good archives, clips from the archives, like between, you know, we got the, you know, Drives Me Freaking Bonkers from the former co-host, like so many good clips, so many good drops. We're just going viral, international, you know, blowing up the Twitterverse, everything there is. So what is it? Influencers, hashtag.
What happened first? This?
I'm a run.
or your concoction? I can't remember how that went down.
No, you know that it was the hashtag golf train, the originator of the Amon Ra. I think we were going back. We called them ARSB. I went back in the archives. It was always ARSB, St. Breezy, St. Breezy. And I was like, my boy, Amon Ra. And you were like, whoa, all right. And then Stash had to put his little twist on it. I like his twist, though.
Nice. All right. Absolutely. So many legendary fun things. I try to sometimes, either just get them at the end of the show. That's why you got to listen to all the way at the end. You might get 8-10 classics all butted up against each other. You might get wrestling music. You might get something funny from Chops at the end. You got to listen from start to finish here on the Koolaid Cast. But Chops, we don't have time to mess around. Easy dub everything. We're gonna get into it, but I know you did a Kool-Aid packet, man. You kind of were just dropping some of the highlights. You know, you were hitting takes. You had topics. You had gimmicks. Like, I don't think we need to go touchdown for touchdown, but we should do a few of the highlights for the people. So there's one highlight I want to start with, and it happened, this happened in the, where is it? This is second quarter, and there's a guy named Demo. You know Demo, right, Chops?
Yeah, you know, my boy. Money. That guy?
Yeah, that's
extra long D there for the people.
Now, I did help you out because I know you've been saying, oh, my voice is going out. Okri, I'm so busy. I'm coaching all these hockey teams. I don't have time. I can't talk. So, like, if you ever need a substitute, I added this to the drop board in case you need it. Money!
Nice.
So I think that was the original, but I must say the one you just did was extra classic, very well done by you. So I want to start there, but I mean Demo, whatever you said, but in this play in the second quarter, it was D-throw. You know, faux show another skull. Let's go. I mean, D-throw to your boy Brock Wright for a touchdown. I mean, I loved everything about this. The only problem I had was that I dropped the D-throw. I put all the gimmickatry. You give it the retweet. The people love it. They're all hitting me up. Oh, okay, the D-throw. You got to say it on the show. But then, Chops, you put out a tweet. And your tweet was Demo. But then you went like white picket fence family man, and you wrote for sure. You do know that the Demo gimmick is that it must be faux show, another skull, let's go, you know. Like, you can't have proper grammar. I was very disappointed in this tweet where you tried to do an Okri classic, you screwed it up because you put for sure, Spuddy or sir or whatever you were put on there, but then you ended it with a bunch of things that end with O. So what happened there? I mean, what the hell?
You know the magic of the Twitterverse is that you can't edit a tweet, and when you hit post, the stupid autocorrect kicks in every once in a while, which is why sometimes you get golf instead of golf or whatever. And everybody who's viral worldwide, follow millions and millions of followers on the Twitterverse have experienced this. So yeah, it was supposed to be Demo, faux show, another sco, what a throw, let's go.
All right, so it's a computer.
And in fact, actually, I think the another throw had like question marks and exclamation marks, like another throw. But whatever. It is what it is. We can't hit home runs all the time, or sorry, drop 90-yard dimes to JMO hashtag JMO Fast. That hasn't happened in a long time. Every time we make a drop or a tweet.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
At Blinds.com, it's not just about window treatments. It's about you, your style, your space, your way. Whether you DIY or want the pros to handle it all, you'll have the confidence of knowing it's done right. From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 50% off primetime deals and free professional installation. Rules and restrictions apply.
By the time I hit my 50s, I'd learned a few things, like how family is precious. Work can always wait. And 99% of people over 50 already have the virus that causes shingles. Not everyone at risk will develop it, but I did. The painful, blistering rash disrupted my life for weeks. Don't learn about your shingles risk the hard way. Talk to your doctor or pharmacist today. Sponsored by GSK.
All right. Well, I had to get that out there. That not only made me laugh, but of course I got to call you out when you're right. For sure, Demo, for sure. You know, it was off so many ways. So like that was a highlight for me. What else we have? I know you hit on your boy Vanilla Smooth with another touchdown. He's still about 5 off your crazy pace you gave him, but he found the end zone. What else should we hit on? Anything else to hit on in this game? I mean, it was a easy freaking dub. This was a walkthrough. Don't tell me about, it got close in the end. Chops, you want to know what I was doing when Jamar Chase was going into the end zone, and I guess T. Higgins scored, which I didn't even see, and then Dare Rick, a guy with a Rick at the end of his name, got a safety. I didn't see any of that because I was already checked out doing other things at that point when this was already in the book. So I didn't see any of these plays by the Bengals or how we ended up getting them at the end. This was over early third quarter, 28-3. Come on.
Yeah, you were in your like junk food coma at that point, probably like. You know, you get all excited for the Lions game. You get the nachos, you get the burgers, you get the Oakery burger, something crazy. All this cornbread. You probably had an extra side of cornbread. And by the fourth quarter, when 4 touchdowns were scored, you were passed out on your couch, just sleeping it off. It didn't matter. It was, again, just. At that point, there was no doubt it was 28-3, and then the Bengals decided to pop in 21 points there. But whoop-de-doo, Basil! It didn't matter.
Exactly, and you're half right. There's nothing I love more than getting the grill going or getting some good grubbage before the game. But I swear, I'm classic where I'll get so much the game's on. I got this pizza, I got the burger, but then I'll have one slice or a bite or two of a burger or whatever. I'm not a big eater when it comes to that, but the lead up gets me all hyped. It's like my old family story they tell about my uncle where he loved Christmas so much he'd get all crazy, and then Christmas would come and he would be tapped out because it was just so much of a lead up, and he would be sleeping or something on Christmas morning. So that's me leading up to some of these big football games or some of our crazy tailgates where we got food for the 5,000 and we have a bite. We're good. Anyway, I want to just say this was another great performance. I mean, it's a road game. It's an easy win. I've got some injury concerns piling up with this football team. I've got left tackle concerns. I've got corner concerns. Lots of concerns when it comes to that kind of stuff. What I don't have concerns about, Chop, because this is the Koolaid Cast, I always got to spin it a little bit positive, is that's 4 dubs in a row, 1 terrible game to start the season. And this team is playing not only great football, we're still so talented on the offensive side of the ball, and Shep has the boys playing on D that I mean, not just hard to beat, like we just are playing really good in a lot of facets and just making it look easy. And this is the National Football League where it's usually a coin flip. All these boola teams out there winning ball games, not against the Detroit Lions. They're not. We're just taking care of business, don't you think?
But Oakrey, remember back after week 1 when we lost to the Cheddarheads and everybody was missing Benedict and we didn't know if Johnny Moe was really the guy and was Dan freaking Campbell really the right choice here? Were we going to slip and it was going to be an awful... You remember that, people? Okay, because I don't.
Nope.
It's ridiculous.
Nope.
Like, total revisionist history. Like, everybody's all high. Oh, the Lions are a juggernaut. You remember when all you fools were talking about how it was going to be a rough season after the first game against Green Bay? So I know none of the loyal, diehard Kool-Aid drinkers were doing that, but there was a lot of hate going around on the Twitterverse. Oh my God, Jared Goff. I wish we could have Matthew Stafford back. Like, where's all that talk now? We're 4-1. We're a freaking juggernaut. We're putting up points. We're scoring basically at will. We're stopping teams like any kind of meaningful snaps. We're playing great defense. Like I talked about on the packet before. Like, you know, we got guys like Jack Campbell blocking a dude and then chasing a guy down to punch the ball out from behind, forcing turnovers, forcing fumbles. You got Hutch being unleashed. This defense is all over the field, and we know that the offense is elite, like you said.
Oh, that was a pretty good lead by you. I must say, usually you clunk it up, but you brought it that time. I mean, the reason the people are flipped the script, the reason they forgot about week 1 is because we've had so many of these in a row. Easy dub for the line.
4 in a row.
We're just sleepwalking through games. We're putting up 35 plus. Like other teams, you know, put up an early first quarter field goal. I watched some of these football games like 3-3 end of the second quarter. I'm like, the Lions would easily have 20 to 28 points right now. Like, it's crazy how they put up the numbers. And let's focus, because I don't know that I give the defense enough love. We always talking about the multi-dimensional, positionless, wait for it, elite weapon, as well as other running back. We're talking about your boy St. Brown, maybe Mr. Biscuits, who scored in this football game. But like, when you flip it to the defense, like, is it just me, Chops, or are we... I mean, we're getting turnovers like crazy. We're getting after the quarterback. Hutch is getting after the quarterback and getting balls out and getting safeties that don't even count. They're like, they happened, but they didn't happen type of plays. Like, we are locking people up, which is like, we haven't been able to cover a coffee table in forever. Here we are, like, not only on lockdown, getting our hands on balls, getting the ball out. This is tremendous to see, especially from a first-time coordinator. And I don't even feel like we don't even have Mac Honeybun, a.k.a. Twinkle Toes, a.k.a. We don't have some of our other big dogs out there, and we're still doing things on defense. So that's even more exciting for me than all these points we're putting up by your boy, the lead candidate for MVP in the National Football League, and that's Jared Goff. 4 letters. Yeah. You know.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm not sure where you're seeing this, head candidate for MVP talk, because all I keep hearing about is Baker Mayfield. And yeah. He sucks. That's who I keep seeing all the Twitter love on for him and a couple other quarterbacks. I haven't seen the hashtag Goff train, my boy Jared Goff, mentioned in anything about league MVP, even though he firmly belongs in there. He's high, again, better statistically than almost every other quarterback. You name it, you can line him up. Jared Goff just takes him down. Oh, and by the way, he's going to take down another one this Sunday.
Chops,
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
Wish you could become a morning person? You know the type, up before the sun, early morning runs, first one to the office with donuts and a smile. How do they do it? Easy. With the new Galaxy Watch 8, sleep tracking and personalized insights from Samsung Health help you improve so you can wake up to a whole new you. One who, dare I say it, skips the snooze? It's possible. Train your sleep with Galaxy Watch 8. Learn more at Samsung.com. Requires compatible Samsung Galaxy phone, Samsung Health app, and Samsung account.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Purina believes no one should have to make the impossible choice between their own safety and their pets. But nearly half of domestic abuse survivors delay leaving because they can't bring their pets with them. Through the Purple Leash Project, Purina is helping create more pet-friendly domestic violence shelters so survivors and their pets can escape and heal together. Visit Purina.com/purple to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
I hate to critique you live on the air, but again, you're going to tee up the baker, the gimmick. You do half. You don't give me a second to give it to the people. Do you want it or what?
I mean, you got to be quick on the draw, man. I set it up on a tee. I'm going to keep talking and let you play it in the background.
You have to give me a half second to get it in.
I'm like, that's Baker Mayfield right there. Baker. Yeah. I just want to let you know. He sucks, okay? Yeah, there you go. Mark it down.
You teeing up drops to then like talk over so I can't get the drop in when the people want the drop. I mean, it does this.
It drives me freaking bonkers.
Listen, I continued to speak for about 10 to 15 seconds to give you the opportunity to find the drop on the board so then you can play it.
It's
what else you
hard
want
to
from
play
me,
the drop when you're dropping knowledge on the people, but I'm disappointed in you again because I give your boy love. He is getting MVP talk. I don't know what you've been watching. I know you're so busy. You don't have any time for anything, and it's like Jeff Risdon from Lions Wire did like a whole 5-minute segment about Jared Goff is on pace to have a better season than the greatest season in the history of football, which was by Peyton Manning when he was with Denver. The guy is absolutely putting up buco bonker numbers. It's absolutely insane. You come on here like, I haven't heard, I don't know. Nobody's talking about him. Everybody's on the Goff train, and anybody that's not, I got a little something for you from Chops. From me, here you go.
I don't want your bula support when it comes to Jared Goff. You don't get to join the Goff train. You're off, bro. You're off.
That's for my boy, Jared Goff. There you go.
Oh gosh, now you're really laying it on thick now, giving him the my boy. But listen, I'm on the Goff train. I'm conducting the Goff train. You're clearly on the Goff train. You might be, you may have like tried to weasel your way up to the conductor position here, even though you're never going to get there. But I promise you right now, if you Google who is the NFL MVP leading candidates, you ain't going to see Jared Goff on there. You're going to see names like Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Dak freaking Prescott. What? Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. That's the top 5 right now. Betting favorite odds to win the MVP of the NFL. Nowhere in there is Jared Goff. I think he's somewhere around like 9 right now with betting odds. Insane, because he is on record pace to break all those things that you just talked about.
Well, I mean, tell the people, do you got his numbers handy? Do you want to pull him up? Do you want to tell the people what he's got? Because this guy's got crazy numbers. He's playing great football. He puts the ball on people. He's leading the team. We're 4-1. I mean, tell him something, brother.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Listen, brother, you want to hear about his completion percentage of 75%, historically high after 5 games, 1,187 yards, 12 tugs, only 2 picks, 120 rating average right now? Like, what more do you want to hear? Long bombs of 64, all over the place, 109 attempts and 145. All he's doing is throwing touchdowns, scoring points, and winning games, which is something that Matty Statty Patty never did.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Thank you, Frank Ribble. Choppy chop, your boy is balling. We're playing good football. It's really fun to see, and I think here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do like we did a couple weeks ago. We're not gonna do the old pause for the cause. The people know we're gonna have a few commercials in here, whatnot. We are gonna do a combo Kool-Aid packet with a little Kansas City preview. By the way, we're heading to Kansas City. By the way, it's in prime time. Lots to get into with that. I have thoughts, opinions, and takes, but let's just roll right into. Hey, we had another easy we all know that, but we got a few hot topics, things we got to talk about. So you saw me tweet out about Gio Manu that I'm the king of watching the interviews. I saw him talk. I was also disappointed in his physique. I don't know if it was the way he was leaned over and his man boobs were just there, like, because he is a specimen, but he just looked goofy. They were asking him questions. The guy was sort of, I've been known to mumble or not talk with authority, but this guy was just ho-humming. They said he never thought he'd even be in the NFL. He couldn't believe that he was basically picked by the Lions. The Lions had to have him in the 4th round. We were like, wow, look at this guy. He's a monster. He looks the part. We're going on 2.5 plus now, whatever it is, where he's just sort of been fumbling around. He has to go in because we have no depth. It's just like our studs are studs, but our guys in the back are kind of bowling alley candidates most of the time. And this guy, he just doesn't have it from a mentality standpoint. I don't care how much they coach him up and how good our offensive line, Hank Fraley, is with his guys. I don't see it. I don't know if we can continue to just roll him out and try. I don't think Taylor Decker's getting healthy anytime soon, so I'd be shopping for OTs. I'd be moving Penny over to the left, finding somebody, some trash can that could play the right side, and saying, Gio, you're here because you're cheap, but it's probably not going to work out, buddy. Unfortunately, I hate to say that. If he proves me wrong, I'll be happy to come on here and apologize, but I don't see it. Sounds like you were on the same page. That was one of my takes I had time for this week.
Yeah, I'm all about giving these guys some chances, like, giving some time to marinate, whatever, like prospects, projects. Hate to spend high round picks on them, but whatever. But I cannot have Gio Manu, the project, protecting my quarterback's blind side. I just can't. Okay. Like Jared Goff goes down, and I hate to break it to you people, but pretty much this whole thing just goes crashing down and flushing down the toilet, because like we've established before,
I got it in my head, dude.
Look, a backup can come in and win a couple of games, but very, very rarely does a backup come in and continue to perform at elite level, even with all the talent that we have around them. So I just can't have it. I can't, like, I'm prayer circle around Taylor Decker, I guess, like whatever. But how are we in this position where the only 3 healthy tackles we have on the roster are Penei Sewell, Gio Manu, and I guess Taylor Decker is questionable, so he's the next healthiest up. But you got other dudes on IR, and it's like, how can we be at this point? Like, I want to give Giovanni Manu time. I wanted him to be good, but he certainly didn't show it. Terrible PFF rating. Definitely gave up 2 sacks on my boy. And if he doesn't get it cleaned up, it's going to be a big problem.
I agree with you. I think.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
At Starbucks, we've more than doubled parental leave for full and part-time baristas, giving them up to 18 weeks of paid time off so they can be there for early bedtimes, late nights, first laughs, and spend more time with the best company they know. At Starbucks, benefits like parental leave are just the start. Learn more about Starbucks industry-leading benefits at starbucks.com/partners.
Brooks Running reminds us that we're all powered by something. Whether it's the me-time energy of a run after a day at the office, the electrifying energy of your first marathon, or the infectious energy of a group run with your friends. No matter what energy powers you, Brooks has gear specifically designed to unleash it. So lace up and let it out. Let's run there. Visit brooksrunning.com today to learn more.
Are you a forward thinker? Then you need an HR and finance platform that thinks like you do. Workday is the AI platform that helps propel your organization, your workforce, and your industry into the future. Workday, moving business forever forward.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
We got away with it against some of these teams that were just better than, but you're right. You can't sacrifice the quarterback or the things we're trying to do on offense by just like, hey, he's making strides, or hey, I saw a couple good things. Yeah, I saw a couple not so good things too. So I'm with you there. I guess one of the big problems I have, and I'm not trying to drain out all the Kool-Aid and cornbread here on the show. We're all excited about this team, but if you look at a lot of the guys that Brad Holmes and company had to have, like they had to go get them. They gave up multiple resources. They took them in the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. Like a lot of those are washing out quickly. And we all know the names. We're talking about Broderick Martin, already gone. We're talking about Gio. We're talking about Vaki, who can never stay healthy. You know, these were guys, we had to have them. They were perfect. They were going to do this, that, and the other. And they're just missing. And my biggest thing is the trading up, the assets, them not working out, instead of like, hey, we love this guy so much, we had to have him in the 6th, 7th round. We hope it works out. And they don't. No problem. But multiple picks in the 4th, multiple future 3rds for people that just never help the football team is not a good look moving forward. So that's a problem. Just saying. Speaking of problems, like, Chops, where are we at with TA, and where is TAAT with his injuries, his play? I feel like he went from... in the game, he went from roasted toast to extra crispy again to, oh, wow, he got his hands on a couple football. Oh, he almost could have had a pick if Kerbo didn't jump in front of him. Oh, he almost did this. Oh, wait, he's out again. Oh, wait, he's back. Oh, wait, he's out again. Dan Campbell, oh, he's done for forever. Oh, wait, I see on the Twitterverse from multiple reputable sources like Adam Schefter and others. Oh, he's good. Should be back in a month. Huh? What is going on with TA? I don't get it. I want him to be so good. He's not very good. He's very hurt, or maybe he's not. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm getting to be at a bit of a loss with TA, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, you know, he's got penalty issues he's got to clean up. He comes out and it's like, oh, the league isn't ready for my sticky hands and physicality. It's like, well, cool. Well, this is the league you're in now, bro. So, like, if the league isn't ready for it, then you may have to make some kind of adjustment. Like, he's, and again, I like the kid. He seems to tweet all the right things, prayers up and all this, and supporting his team and doing all this. He does all the right things except for, I don't know, perform on the field, which is what I really need him to do. So, again, then for him to, well, he's questionable, and now he's hurt, now he's in, now he's out again, now he's going to be done for the season, was the report 30 seconds ago. And then 10 seconds after that, Adishek, oh, well, it's actually a second opinion shows it's really not that bad, he could play this week. Like, what? I don't even know how do you go from out for the season to a second opinion that says you're going to miss a half a week? Like, what are you feeding those doctors there? And what the heck was the first guy on that said he's got to miss a whole year? So I don't know what's going on, but again, I'll come back to this. Even if he's healthy this week, next week, is he going to be able to cover anybody and actually do what I need him to do?
I just want to say first and foremost, TA.
I don't hate him. I don't.
I don't, not at all. I love the guy. I love everything about him. I'm so curious because word was he's gonna have the all everything year. He was gonna be an all pro. He was gonna be this, that, and the third. He was just doing everything at training camp, which I didn't get a chance to go down to this year. So how does it go from that to what we're seeing on the field? And I love your point about, I heard him too say, I'm sticky out there. TA, you've been saying that since you got drafted, and all I'm seeing is yellow hankies, bro. You can't just grab a guy from moment 1 to 15 yards down the football field. Like, that just doesn't work. This isn't, I'm physical, I'm tough. These are just stupid penalties I see from him, just grabbing a guy everywhere and doesn't even have to. He's usually in good position, but he either can't find the football or is just grabbing everyone and getting flagged for it or pass interference all day. So I don't know what the answer is as far as the injuries go. I mean, I hope it's the latter where he's back, because last time I checked, we went and spent all these resources to get a top corner. We drafted 2 corners. We added depth corners. We picked up people who were corners because we wanted to cover. We thought, man, we're set. And we got these safeties, so that helps us with coverage. Now I'm looking around and I'm like, all right, Kerbo's playing on one leg and BB's out there smacking fools. My boy, Brian Branch. But after that, hello? Anybody there? Like, DJ, that's my DJ Reed is out. TA is out. Ennis the Menace never plays. I don't know when or if he'll ever be back. I mean, am I missing people? I feel like we have other depth injuries. Khalil Dorsey, is he still on the roster? I think he's hurting out for a while. Like, we have literally 1 or 2 healthy corners that can cover, or maybe, I don't even know if TBD if you ask me, but we'll see. I hope they play well. I hope Brad Holmes is out there scurrying for talent, because Trey Flowers and the guy that was picking up the shoes or was spraying down the alleys, that ain't gonna work. I'm tired of that. So we gotta figure out who can cover and why are we having all these injuries again? This is ridiculous to me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the roster right now, Korea, and it's like the corners consist of Trey Flowers and Amik. And like Rockison again, he had to miss some time during that game. Like, who else is out there? Everybody else has a red letter next to their name on the injury report. Like you just you listed them all out there, but after our safeties, like I don't even know who our corners are because all these injuries. So like, yeah, I hope TA is hurt. Okay, like he can play, because after that it's like, okay, well I got Amik, and then I don't know, like I guess I got to use Avonte Maddox. Trey Flowers, who? So yeah, way too many injuries in the secondary already posting. I know we dealt with it all last year with injuries, but dude, I just don't understand how these injuries keep happening for like over and over and over again, and long-term injuries.
So hey, real quick, I'm not going to do a big Oakley rant, but I want to throw this at you. So I've talked about injuries before. We know it's part of the game. I'm really struggling with all sports where star players or highly paid players or just players that are supposed to help the team just...
Experience a membership that backs what you're building with American Express Business Platinum. Unlock over $3,500 in business and travel value annually with statement credits on select purchases from brands like Dell, Hilton, and Adobe, and other benefits. American Express Business Platinum. There's nothing like it. Based on total potential value of statement credits on select purchases and other benefits, enrollments required, monthly and other limits and terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-platinum.
This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
Walmart Business is in the business of helping your business, regardless of whether you're building bridges, building spreadsheets, or building lesson plans. Ooh, that looks fun. Walmart Business can help save you time, money, and hassle so you can focus on what you're building instead of what your supply closet is missing. In short, we take care of business so you can do more with yours. We're the Walmart you love, now for your business. Learn more at business.walmart.com.
This episode is presented by State Farm. Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like expecting the leadership of a team captain on the football field, but getting a sea captain. You wouldn't settle for just anything for your team. Shouldn't it be the same for your insurance? So don't settle for just any insurance when you can go with a leader. State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This episode is brought to you by Contentful. Marketers, you know that feeling when your creative clicks? When that social post sends engagement through the roof? When your outside-of-the-box campaign hits ROI positive? When a personalized homepage turns prospects into customers? It's utter marketing bliss. Contentful helps you create tailored omni-channel experiences without working overtime. No stress, no limits, only possibilities. Get the feels at Contentful.com.
It's not like they totally feel okay to sit out, but I really don't see urgency to like fight through or get back from certain people. And like, I know me personally, if me and you were on a team and you're out there just working your heart out and I got a little tweak in my hammy and I'm just sitting over there chilling out, I'd feel bad. I would, I'd be like, man, I gotta get out there. Choppy's working hard. My other boys doing their thing. Like, I can't be over here with a little hamstring pull. Or I can't be. So it's like, what is it? Is it injuries or injuries and there's nothing you can do about it? Or is it like certain athletes and certain people, there's just not a sense of urgency to get out there and fight with your guys or to fight through nagging little things. It's just really bugging me when I see sports and people are just in their street clothes or seem to be okay without when their guys are out there fighting. Your teammates are balling. It's like, it's really bugging me. So what do you think, Chops, without me going crazy on that topic right now?
Yeah, I mean, look, they're professional athletes. They make millions of dollars. I'm assuming at some point in time there's a doctor saying you can go or you can't go. I think it's well documented. We got a guy, Marcus Fattenport, who, just gets paid to be on IR like year after year after year. And, oh, sorry, coach, I can't go. Then I think there's other guys that are out there that are really trying to get Kirby Joseph, questionable coming into the game. He's like, nah, forget that, son. I'm going to play. And then he had, interceptions. So It's just a different mentality for each guy, I think. But I don't know. We also know that Dan Campbell seems to like guys with, injury history that are going to bounce back. But we can't really gamble on dudes that have injury history when we got a whole bunch of dudes on our current roster that have injury history. So I'm hoping that they've got some kind of, trick up their sleeve trade they can make to help us in the secondary, because with DJ Reed on IR, Terry on questionable, all the, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. We're going to need some help back there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So hoping that works. Chop, we're at about 30 plus. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's close out this show. It's a great win in Cincy. I would just sum it up like this. Our team is rolling. Injuries are piling up, which is unfortunate and something to be aware of, but we're putting up wins. We look good. We still got the grit. We still find ways to out-scheme, out-think, out-coach, out-execute. We've got a great quarterback that's balling right now. We got good skill players. Our defense is actually doing more than sitting in the same coverages and getting blitzed, so that's fun to watch. Turnovers, sacks, all that type of stuff is a good thing. When I look at this schedule, not to get too far ahead of us, we go to Kansas City. We got Tampa Bay, who's their quarterback again, Chops? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I think we talked about him earlier. That's Baker Mayfield.
Does he suck or mark it down?
I don't know. Somebody might have an opinion on that.
I thought you'd recreate or do a hashtag market for the people. You want to try to recreate the famous drop or no?
No. I think you got to just play it here. It's been overdone.
So Baker Mayfield comes into Ford Field. You know what it is.
I'm like, that's Baker Mayfield right there. Baker. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to let you know. He sucks, okay? Yeah, there you go. Mark it down.
And the funniest thing about Baker Mayfield was he went from like the league hotness to he's going to do everything to he sucks, okay, mark it down, to he's washed out of the league, he's heading to the bowling alley, to now like totally resurrected, putting up all these cuckoo numbers and like getting this MVP hype. It's just been absolutely wild. But so we get him Monday Night Football under the lights in our house. We also have the Vikings coming to our house, and then we head to Washington and Philly. So to me, it's like, you know, you get a couple of those, maybe you drop a couple, and you're still like looking real good heading into that mid part, bye week, whatever it's going to be, kind of in week 8, week 9. So I'm feeling really good. I know there's going to be some bumps in the road, but this team can not only get healthy, but get Mac back and just beat the teams you're supposed to beat and play the teams that are tough. I feel like we're going to be in real good shape when this season is said and done.
Yeah, Okri. I mean, we've won 4 in a row, and we're doing what we're supposed to do, right? We just like blowing out bad teams. Which, by the way, like how many underdogs won this week? If you look at the stats, like teams, you know, crazy up, you know, going into the fourth quarter, blowing late fourth quarter leads against terrible teams. You know, it's the NFL, but the funny thing is like it doesn't seem to be like it's the NFL when it comes to the Lions, because if you're an inferior opponent, we're just going to pound you into the dirt, and if you're a good opponent, like, we're still going to pound you into the dirt and win by a touchdown. Like, again, I'm just looking at these numbers, beating the Ravens by 8. Good, you know, that's a good team right there. Like, Chiefs, okay? Like, you know, by the way, like, I know we're going to get into this on the Kool-Aid packet, but the Chiefs being a favorite against the Lions right now, are you kidding me? Have you watched them play at all? Anybody who's watched the Chiefs play this year, sitting at 2-3, should know that the Lions should be a favorite in that game. So whatever, Vegas, I don't know what you're smoking. But anyway, moving on from there, like, everybody's beatable. You know, no one strikes fear in me. I'm to the point, and it's like how we were last year. After, you know, I think we had 1 loss. We were just rolling, and everything was like easy dub. Yeah, we're gonna take care of business. Lions by 10, Lions by 14, Lions by 7. Like, there was never any doubt. You know, are some of these games going to be close? Yeah, okay, maybe at the Eagles that could be close. Maybe, you know, somehow, some way the Bucks just, you know, find a way to keep it close. But we're just going to take care of business, and the only thing that can beat us, it seems, is like the injury bug. So if we keep that next man up, we continue to roll, I don't see the Lions losing too many more games, if not less than 2.
Oh man, we gotta hit your own drops on you for a take like that.
Woo! Hashtag choppy liking.
We will see how it shakes out. So many other news and notes to get into, but the Friday Kool-Aid packet is mostly going to be KC preview, hype, talk, big time predictions, and I'm hyped about Detroit sports because last time I checked, the Pistons were on last night and just went from down 20 to rolling the team by 20 and getting a dub. The Lions are balling. Me and @Chops and the D will be at the Red Wings home opener on Thursday, which I'm highly looking forward to if I can get through some busy life things and get my butt down there. But that's going to be really fun. And oh yeah, and then there's the sport we shall not speak of, which some of my friends and family are all about, and sure enough, it didn't come up on this show, so there's that. But our football team is going, #GoBlue, as well as playing great on Saturdays on the weekend with our new quarterback, Bryce Underwood. So life is good on the sports front, Shops. Life is good outside of sports and family and friends and busyness. But there's a lot going on, as always. So can't wait for some #Choppy Hockey. And that's what we got. Choppy, you got any other quick take? You want to do a funny sound bit? You want to say something before I do the old outro? What are you thinking?
The Okri, again, always a great time when we get together, and the people are going to get spoiled this week because they get, you know, back-to-back shows, the flagship show and the packet with both of us on. I hope they're enjoying, you know, people, I hope you're enjoying the content, man. Like, we're both busy guys. We're putting in a lot of work. We're trying to keep it going, rolling 3 days a week for the people, because that's what we do it for. And a little teaser, maybe a little teaser for the Kool-Aid packet. Prepare yourself for a little #JMO Fast rant from your boy @Chops and the D, and maybe from your boy, the host of the show.
Oh boy, oh baby. Oh baby. I think we could do better than that on Friday.
Oh baby!
Everybody, that's what we got. And we'll catch you next time right here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast. Okay, everybody. We're out.
Let's go.
Pack the bag, start the plane. This game is over. It is over. What a comeback by the Lions. Drink it in, man.